Yeah, whatever works for you.
Exactly. But that's what works for me. That's what we do. You don't have to. You don't have to agree with it, but I'm gonna do it.
No, I'm not saying I have to agree with it. I'm just saying don't feel that you have to put a timer on. Yeah, if you want to, yeah, of course you do. But I'm just saying you don't have to feel like you have to. Because I was
Yes,
thinking like,
it's okay, bro. I'm gonna do it because we want to finish, and that's how we're gonna do it.
all right,
All right, I'm gonna log in. You give me
okay,
2 minutes. Bye.
bye.
The color didn't even match for mine was around the left. Oh boy, the red peach you like? Yeah, I don't know. I can almost. I would be afraid. Speaker lock. I think. I know the majority of them usually don't matter next to it. That doesn't usually happen, but if they grew up together and went to school together, and I think they were mixed, I think that would be the next one. There would be a lot of that in I don't balance it. That's the only thing. But as far as them people, so they're probably all on. Can't see why. Okay, where there's 4 blocks away, there's on a new house development, they're still building it, but they couldn't move down there. I can't see them move down. Anywhere between 5 and 10 years old. That's what it is. Yeah, so big. What they trying to do? He does the growth, the Negro, but not.
Ma'am,
Yes.
give me 2 seconds. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. One second while I log into the Tradestation. Okay, I'm about to share my screen. Okay, sorry about that. I was in a mute. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so the losers of the of Friday, Piton Dash, Nvidia, Dix, and AMD. The winners, DraftKings, Carvana, Wayfi, XOM, and Bank of America, and Caro. Okay. Okay. We got American Airlines here. It looks like it broke this area. It broke out, break down, whatever you want to call it. It's creating another area. There's really no support until down here. So if this trend continues on its way, I can see it getting down here around this $14 area.
Can you scratch it up so we can see maybe a little bit over a year's worth of data?
That's 1 year. So it already kind of broke this area. It kind of
Well,
already broke.
when you scratch it up, it came out good.
Yeah, but you said 1 year. I have highlighted 1
Yeah,
year.
I said a little bit over, like not exactly like that. Doesn't even show on.
Okay, you want to over a little bit year.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
De nada. So what I'm saying is this area of support / resistance has already been broken down. It already surpassed this area. It's still kind of in this area, kind of. So we'll see if it continues, but I don't see no support until down here. Would you agree? 14.
Um,
14.
I
14.
don't know.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah, I would agree.
All right. I'm gonna put a little line. And I'm gonna say around 14. Okay, let's keep it moving because I have a timer. Okay. Apple. It's continuing its trajectory down, even made a little bounce down. There's really no air. This is an area of support, I would say, a tiny area of support, which is here, already kind of below it. We have to see if it continues down or it makes another just area here. But I have a suspicion it might continue to go a little bit down if it were to make a bounce up. So, but then I think it's going to continue going down if it doesn't have that area of support for a little bit. It's a pullback. So we shall see. Amazon, AMD. This has been bouncing down. It's already below the 50. I think it's going to get to 100. And we'll just have to look at it every day until it gets there, because then that's a possible area that it might do a little bounce up. But this has been very weako. Zoni. Had good earnings. It has been stepping down slightly, but not as strong as the other techs. So I still think this might go up to the area that I had said. But I think because the market is kind of driving this down, we have to kind of observe and see what will happen. But I still am strong that this is gonna get here, at least what I had said, 150 or so. But we'll continue to observe it because this trend is still kind of strong, and it's not below it like the other, like Apple and Microsoft. ASO will skip, Boeing will skip, Bank of America was strong on Friday. As we saw, it was here for a while. It broke out. It's doing a little bounce down because the Dow has been weak as long as with the text, but we should continue to observe it and see the trend is still above the 200, and yeah, it is slightly below the 50. We'll have to continue to observe it to see, but it is kind of trending downward. It did well on Friday compared to everybody else. My meaty is creating an area of support over here. I have a notification to see if it gets back above 15 or so. If it fills this gap, once it fills this gap, we can just wait until it goes back up to that 17 area, and that's a good area of rejection. But this thing is going nowhere. It's just wasting money like water. Paro, it seems like it's gonna go back up to that 240 price. If it gets here, I think it's gonna surpass it, and that's not good. because it might even go above that 240 to 250, because it's been touching that 3 times. So that's something to look to be careful of, because the trend is still going up. And the other area, that if it surpasses this area, the other area will be here on this 280, which is not, that would be the good area to kind of short it at. Let's see, Vana. It did really well on Friday, but as you can see, this thing is gonna go down. It's gonna hit this and it's gonna start going down to $10. So if it does a little bounce up, it's a good one to short. But at the moment, the trajectory looks like it's going down. Okay, Dallas will skip. Bag DraftKings. This has been doing very well. It did good on Friday, but it broke this area. So we'll have to continue. It had good earnings. It's no longer losing dinero, so that's good. We'll continue to observe it. It looks like it is gonna go down, but I think that was because of the market. Okay, Dix. Dix didn't have a great day on Friday. It kind of bounced up, created a little area of support, and now it's curving back down. Okay, Dollar Tree filled the gap, as we had said, and now it is doing a return back down. It's hitting the 50 period, no, the 200 period, and it has already crossed down. It might continue to go down again. EBC, this has been doing really well. You can see from the 200 period, it's really above it. It's just continuing to go up. It might even surpass this 50. Once it does that, it might hit this $16 price that it liked for a long time before it went cuckoo, before all the banks went nuts. So I think that's a good price point to, if you want to long it for 16, that would be a good idea. Okay.
I like it too, Elisa. I was just wondering if it would come down a little bit
Yeah.
more because it had a kind of bad earnings.
Yeah.
That people may let it drop a little bit, but I want to get in on a dip too.
Yeah, I think it's gonna get to that 16 at least, even if it rejects it. There's nothing wrong with, buying the dip and just getting it to that 16 and just getting out, because you could always get it at a better price later. Okay. Lucid, even though it had a terrible day, it still went above that 650 line. So it might potentially even get back to that 680 or so. And if it gets back up to 7, it's a good area to short. Very good area. I made some dinero on Lucid, so it's something to watch out for. I'm going to put a notification actually if it gets to 7 and let you know, because that's a good oportunidad. Okay. Macy's. I like it at 15, like I had said before. It looks like it's inching down there. It's below the 200 and it's slightly below the 50. I think a lot of retail might be having earnings this week, so this is something to look out for, possibly for a good day trade, and see what happens. I'll keep an eye on that. This Mickey D's, we can skip because we know where that thing is going. Meta. So Meta and Apple. Apple is leading the way of the downward turn, and this seems to be following suit. It hasn't reached the 50, but if there's a down day tomorrow on this stock, we know that this is just a tall tale sign where tech is going. Things are going to start heading down, because this is already, if it touches this 50 period, It's the same thing as Apple. And this thing just has been running on drugs all year long. And it has to do some pullback because this is just, it's just kind of extra. It's not normal. It's very abnormal. Okay. Softity soft. As I said, had a good long run. Now it's starting to catch up and saying, heck no, this is just way too much. It's right below the 50. This trend is going to start going down. But we shall see if it gets, let me see, there's no area of support really. You know, the next area of support might be here at this 308. Netflix, bouncing around this area. It never reached up here like we had predicted. It started to get out like again, like the big techs, everything's starting to get in below the 50 period this week. We shall see what happens this week to see if it gives us more support that these things are going down, or if it's just a little Nikete. Nothing major here. It's just it likes this area a lot. The trend is down. So the only thing that I can see is getting to that 100 price point that we really like. NVDA. So this was muy interesante el viernes. It went cray. It just continued down all day, and even in the post market, Leanne. Yeah, so this is also a tell sign that things are kind of turning a new leaf. 10 days for earnings on this. NVDA. Your lovely open. It had a good day on Friday, but it's still, even though it had a good day on Friday, it's still kind of trending downward. It's creating a little support here. I want to see if it gets back up to that quattro. You have it as a long. I think that's a good idea because I think it might go a little bit up. I don't think it's going to get back to 5. Maybe it will. But I think housing is starting to kind of pull back a lot because things are not going to be selling as much. You know, summer's almost over and the reality's setting in. So, you know, let's see if it does a little pop up and then jump on it. Piton, Gutterbill, had a horrible day on Friday, 5.45% down. And I kind of knew it would, but then I just didn't get in it. It's below the 50, below the 200. This thing is gonna, you know, get to 6. And if it surpasses this area right here, 65, it's just gonna get from worse to worse. Let's look at the QQQs real quick. As you can see, this is what we have been saying. Everything has been really extended since the beginning of January, beginning of enero, all the way till now. It's just been up, and now it's starting to kind of curve down. Like reality is kind of setting in that this has been very extended, and so this is kind of like telling us, okay, let's see if it if we continue on this downward path.
Can we see more zooming in on this Qs? I just want to see 52-week high stuff. You can keep going. We can go all the way to like you know. Okay.
So this area, it didn't get to this area right here, and it didn't get to the 400. It could potentially, if it bounces back from the 50 period, it already surpassed the 50 period line.
Got into 400 previously.
Yes, it had gone to 400 previously.
Where at?
Right here.
No, I mean
so
for
December
2022 or 20.
December 2022. Yes, last year.
Be prior to that.
Prior to this,
Yes.
I think that was the ultimate high.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I just wanted to say that's
So you can see it could get there because it did the same thing. It pulled down and then it went back up. So this could be a pullback where it bounces back and gets to 400.
Yeah.
You know, but this is just kind of reality setting in, and then they set a little reality check and then make everybody happy again, bounce it back up to 400 or even a little bit higher, and then start pulling the rug. Riviano, we can skip that caca. Starbucks, okay, it likes this area is a little cross. This could potentially go down. Had good earnings. No, not the greatest earning. So it didn't make its revenue, but still managed to make some dinero. Uber has been following the Apple trend of just going down. Wayfee, it had a little pullback up on Friday. I hope it continues the trend downward, but we shall see. Walmart, up in the sky. Very good stock. Anytime it's like a great dip or some exaggeration of dip down, just get it, ignore it, put your money on it, and you'll be fine. Because this thing will always bounces back. It's a good company. You don't even have to watch it every day. As long as you get like a crazy dip like this, you get it down here and just make some dinero and KAT. That's all you can do. Upstart had an excellent day on Friday. Lifty, SWBI, Dell, and CBS. Lowe's and Affirm. These people won on that list. And I already had said NVIDIA. Disney, it had a little pullback, even though the trend is upward though. So that's very good to me, kind of. Hopefully on Monday, this will bounce back and we can KAT out of here. Hog, below the 50. Let's see if it gets to, I think I want to even get it at 31. But we shall see if it gets to this 31 first and 30. I think it's summer is over. And I don't think people are gonna get a lot of motorcycles nowadays. Okay, A and B and B. That's it. Okay. That's it. That's all I have. Let me just flip this for a second and put Wall Street Journal for 2 seconds to see if something catches our eyes. And
Do you have the Wall Street Journal?
yeah, right here. You see it?
No, I mean, that you signed up for.
Yes, because if you have Diamond Dave's class, you can get this.
For free?
Yes.
How so?
I'll let you know offline.
Okay.
Let's just look at this to see if something catches our eyes, like in stock wise or even in news. Real quick. There's some winners here. Exxon, Oxy, BBWI. See? stocks. Coinbase posts 6 consecutive quarterly loss. Tupperware, lenders agreed to restructure debt obligations amid turnaround efforts. Okay. Let's look at this other sort of otro magazine, economic magazine that helps us to know what's going on in the markets. Okay, so right here, Home Depot, Target. This is it right here. This is what I wanted to see. Home Depot, Target, Cisco, Deere, Walmart, and more stocks to watch this week. I have 4 minutes left, and then so Home Depot kicks off the wave
You
of
want to
retail.
let it let's listen to it?
Oh yeah, we got 2 minutes. Want me to put it?
I'm just saying, if you don't want
Here
to
we go.
read it, it's up to you.
Can you hear it?
No.
What did we do before? You remember? We went to
No,
more?
because it was on your side what you did, but I don't remember. But it's something
Share,
about.
okay, I found it. Share sound.
So where do you?
You go to the ellipsis, and then you go share sound.
Okay.
I think that's it.
More stocks to watch this week.
Can you hear it?
By Connor Smith. August 13th.
Deanna. Yes.
Okay, so Home Depot, Target, Cisco, more stocks to watch this week.
2023, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Although the financial calendar will cool down this week, a wave of retail earnings reports and economic data will keep traders busy. Home Depot kicks off a wave of retail results on Tuesday, followed by Target and TJX on Wednesday. Ross Stores, Tapestry, and Walmart will report on Thursday. Other earnings reports include Agilent Technologies, Cardinal Health, and Jack Henry & Associates on Tuesday, followed by Cisco Systems and Synthesis on Wednesday. Applied Materials and Keysight Technologies report on Thursday. Deere, Estée Lauder, and Palo Alto Networks wrap up the week with reports set for Friday. The Census Bureau will put out retail sales data for July on Tuesday. The consensus estimate is for spending to rise 0.4% month-over-month, following a 0.2% increase in June. Resilient consumers have powered the economy this year in the face of a contracting manufacturing sector. The National Association of Home Builders will also release its Housing Market Index for August. On Wednesday, the Federal Open Market Committee will release the minutes from its late July monetary policy meeting. The FOMC raised the headline interest rate by 25 basis points. The FOMC is expected to keep interest rates steady at the September meeting, barring any inflationary surprises. Also on Wednesday, the Census Bureau will report new residential construction statistics for July. The Conference Board will release its leading economic index for July on Thursday. The consensus call is for a 0.3% month-over-month decline. The lei has fallen for 15 straight months, and the Conference Board still expects the economy to slip into a recession later this year. Tuesday 8:15. Wednesday 8/16. Thursday 8/17. Friday 8/18. Write to Connor Smith at connor.smith@barons.com.
So basically, Tuesday, we got Agilent Technologies, Cardinal Health, Home Depot, and Jack Henry Associates. The Census Bureau talks, the National Association of Home Builders, Cisco, Applied Materials, the Conference Board, and Deere, Estée Lauder, and Palo Alto Networks. Okay, buenas notas.
Gracias.
Okay, that's it. That's it. I'm done for the dia.
Thank you for adhering to the time frame. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. I told you I would. If I have my timer, I will.
And so tomorrow you're gonna do again because of our agreement?
Yes, ma'am. That's what we have said, and that's what we have agreed.
So so we'll be doing our review tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm assuming the Neils are sleeping now.
No, they're upstairs.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Okay,
What?
I will let you.
I don't know
Um,
what screen.
huh? Huh?
My screen.
Oh, I will let you rest. Oh, you look dark.
Yes.
You're in the dark.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Mm-hmm.
we try to keep the heat down by having the lights up, and plus, I don't like to put
Man, do
so
you have to exaggerate like that? Be all in the dark just because the heat,
yeah,
man. Why can't you just turn on the AC?
the AC's on, but I just don't. It also creates bugs like mosquitoes and stuff want to come in when you have a lot of light, and we keep the screen open. We keep the door open with just the screen, so it's just
Hey, it's like look you in a cave or something.
it'll be out.
Dang, exaggeration, like you're in the 1800s. Well, you have a candle up in that grill?
Well, yeah, well, I have the light from the screen, and this the TV light. I turn on the light when I need it.
Mm-hmm. Ah, that's
Anyway,
extra.
yeah.
Anyway, I will talk to you tomorrow. I will give you more details of the fiesta, and I will talk to you mañana. Have a great evening.
What time do you get home?
Not
Or
too
what
late.
time did you leave the fiesta, I should say.
No, I actually left the fiesta when it ended.
I know, but I'm asking what time was that?
11.
Oh, okay, okay. I was just asking because um you had texted us or somebody had texted you, and I was just
Mhm.
wondering, oh, is she still at the fiesta or
We got here around 11:30-ish or so.
not? Okay,
Yeah, because the fiesta was from 7 to 11.
okay, cool. So you had a good time. You enjoyed yourself. It's
Yes, it was
nice.
good. It was
Did
good.
the
It was very fancy.
fiesta girl enjoy herself?
Yeah, she had a ball.
Nice, cool.
She
That's
was even crying at one point when she was thanking her mom.
man.
Yeah, she got emotional because she was like, my mom had to take 2 jobs to get to make this party made for me. And she was just wanted to thank her mom. And then she was saying it in English and Spanish,
Mhm,
like Spanglish. And it was kind of cute because she's like, some of the words, the way that she was saying it wasn't proper grammar, but
mhm.
she got her point across. And it made it so like real, like nice and cute because of the way that she wanted to give thanks to her mom and her dad. Because even though
Nice,
she was saying, even though my dad wasn't with me sometime in the first year because of some of the mistakes he made, he came back and he made it possible. And I'm thankful for him because he made me kind of believe in God. And then also she was like just thanking more her mom because she's like, I knew she didn't want to kind of do this, but she got 2 jobs to make this happen for me because I really wanted the party.
nice.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
she was
that's
crying.
really nice.
Yeah, yeah, it was nice. She had a good time with her friends.
Mhm.
Um, everybody danced a lot. They even had this like robot character that came in and surprised us and like was like a robot dancing and stuff.
A robot
And
dancing.
yeah, I have to show you some videos.
Hopefully, you got videos of this so-called robot.
Yeah, it was like a robot dancing, a guy pretending to be a robot. He was in
Oh,
stilts. He was in stilts though. He was like, like over 7 feet tall, like 8 feet tall. He was dancing.
okay, all right, cool.
And then they gave the kids lights, to like play with the lights. So it was pretty cool. The kids had fun. That first the kids didn't want to dance, because they were like shy. And
Mm,
then when the robot came or whatever, they started to dance, and then and they had a blast. And then this morning, they were like, "Oh ma, I don't feel too good. My back hurts, and I think it was because of all the exaggerated dancing I was doing." And I'm like, "Yeah, I think it's because you were crazy."
Tell them just wait until they are via
Yeah,
that they'll know what
but they
exaggerated
were a little
dancing.
extra. They were trying to do the kind of the exaggerated moves, being all crazy helicopter and stuff.
Yeah,
So I was like, no wonder, but
no,
they had fun,
that's the
and that was the
important
point.
thing that they have fun.
Yeah, and I said, enjoy your. One of the advices that I gave them was, There's nothing wrong with having a little fun, enjoying your young, when you're young, because when you're old, you can't even dance. And you only get to live young or be young once. It doesn't always have to be everything about money. You should always be economically stable, of course, to have fun, but try to enjoy yourself, and enjoy your juventud.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, they had a blast. I
I
enjoyed it because I watched them have fun. That's all.
see
Peace out, my friend. I'll talk to you mañana. We'll review also mañana.
the girl. Oh, wait. Let me copy this. Notes us that I have here. Let's see what I have here. Okay, so Amazon 150 short, EBC all the time, Lucid short 7, QQQs 400 short question mark. That's
Yes,
it.
ma'am. Very
All
good notes.
Peace out.
Peace out, my friend.